Mourning the loss of a loved one is difficult for anyone, especially though for young people. And now two major organizations are teaming up to help with that grieving process. Lisa Bolster is from one of the organizations, Hospice of Dayton, and she's live to talk about this unique program that they've started. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
And talk about the connection. It's the Hospice of Dayton who's partnering up with Big Brothers, Big Sisters. And if you think about the two groups, they seem so separate. How did you guys come together?
Right. Well, one thing that our organizations really have in common is that we are concerned about the youth, the children and the teenagers that are missing a parent or maybe both parents. And one thing that Big Brothers and Big Sisters do, I think a lot of people are aware, is try to provide a mentor for those children. And one thing that we do through Pathways of Hope Grief Counseling Center is try to provide support and education to children and teenagers who have lost a loved one. And many times that loved one is a parent.
And it could be, I mean, unfortunately, we talk about accidents often in our news segments, crashes that might involve teens. Losing a friend is tough for teens as well.
Right. There are so many children, sometimes young children, who by the time they're 6 or 8 years old have had kind of a lifetime of loss. Siblings, friends, and many friends through accidents and drugs and things like that. And so loss is huge sometimes for children, and sometimes there's nobody to talk to about it.
And through this new program, basically you're combining art therapy with counseling. How does that work?
Yes. One of our counselors, we have 5 grief counselors at Pathways of Hope, and one of them is a dedicated art therapist who works with children and teenagers. And sometimes there aren't any words, but there are other ways that we try to work to get our feelings out. And that's really the key to feeling better sometimes, is to get them out. And so sometimes you don't have the words, but you can write something on the paper or draw something on the paper, and the story starts to come out.
And if someone's watching at home and thinking, I have someone or I know of someone that might need to be involved in this program, a young person, how should they contact you guys and get involved?
They can contact Pathways of Hope Grief Counseling Center at Hospice of Dayton, and that number is 258-4991.
Is it a program that's already started? Is it too late to kind of join in, or what is the time frame?
The art therapy is ongoing at all times, and we also have a couple of camp opportunities. We do a weekend camp every year. We also do a breakaway camp on Martin Luther King Day, where we take children and work on art with them.
All right, Lisa, thanks for coming in. And if you want more information, we will have it on our website, fox45now.com.